Hey, looking at me. Hey, Bob. So if you want to just start by introducing yourself, kind of your role, and maybe how long you've been here, etc.
Yeah, I'm Bob Jumbeck. I'm the Conservation Warden for Buffalo County. I've been working here since 2004. I started when I was started in 1999 as a full-time conservation warden. Bounced around a little bit and eventually landed back in my home county in 2004.
So Bob, let's do that again. So if you can talk a little bit about what are some of the threats you see to stream quality and the trout restoration projects.
Well, some of the threats that I see are manure runoff, erosion, and things like that. And we have very steep bluffs in this county and all through the driftless area, and that can cause damage to the streams.
In what ways? What damage is caused?
Well, certainly you can get fish kills related to manure runoff. You can degrade the stream banks when you have erosion, and that all certainly affects trout.
And I'm wondering if we should talk, my part isn't on there, so if we should talk a little bit about, outside of manure, talk about fertilizer, whether that's agriculture, whether that's commercial, whether it's a golf course or whatever. Can we talk, we'll address that so we aren't targeting just manure?
Right.
Okay, so Bob, is there other sources of nutrients other than manure that can cause some detriment to the streams?
Yeah, I think anything that's applied to the land, whether it's fertilizers or chemicals for that matter, they all have potential impacts to the waters.
Okay. And help me understand a little bit, if there is a spill or if there is a fish kill, what's the process that happens?
Well, we want to have that spill or that event, we want to have that event reported immediately so we can respond as a Department of Natural Resources. I'm typically the one to be the first responder along with our fisheries staff to assess the damage, if there is any, and get the cleanup process in motion.
Okay. And what kind of things do you document throughout that process?
Basically document the severity. I would go and actually locate the source and confirm that.
Okay. And in the process of cleanup, do you monitor it afterwards? Is there a period of time that happens?
That typically goes with our environmental staff, the after effects and the requirements for cleanup or the requirements to monitor the effects of the damage.
Okay. Wait till get rid of this car. Do I just shoot him down and be over with it?
Just a mail run, huh? Maybe?
Yep, yeah, that's what he was, picking up his mail. Okay, now I know, Bob, that you're from Buffalo County. Talk a little bit about your family. I think you have a son that loves to fish, and maybe why that's even, not why it makes it more important, but why it's kind of dear to your heart.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to grow up in this county in Buffalo here and raise a family in this county. And I have an 8-year-old son, a 5-year-old daughter, and a 2-year-old son. And my 8-year-old is an avid fisherman. He loves to go fishing. Recently, I took him to a trout event right here on this creek, at Trout Creek here in Barry Johnson's property, and he caught his first trout, and that is rewarding. It's nice to see that there's habitat work being done to promote and allow and provide opportunities for the future.
Anything else you want to mention?
What I found, I've been here since 2004, and I've seen a steady increase in trout fishing success. I've seen an increase in trout fishing participation, and it's really starting to grow even greater because of these rehabilitation projects that we've seen. And I think the more trout waters that get rehabbed, the better and more opportunity that we're going to provide for our people in here in Buffalo County and across the state.
Great. No, that was good.
All right.
That's